Oh, hello.
Happy New Year.
Hello. Is that Borat?
I don't know. I did, as soon as it left my mouth, I was like, is that racist?
No?
I feel like the rule is, if you can't tell what accent it is, it's not racist. And I don't mean you, the listener, but me as the speaker. I don't know what that accent was.
I'm going to make a call here. Any Russian accent?
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
You know,
That's
if
fine.
someone's potentially in a war, you know, and that's the
Well,
aggressor.
then we get into a very grey area, though, don't we? Maybe we steer clear of that. What a way to start the episode.
All right, let's hashtag new. Shall we start it again? Sorry, I fucked that up.
No, it's okay. I think that's a fun way to start, honestly. I feel like people would lean in and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right. Do you want to start the actual podcast?
Yeah. Oh, what's that? A new theme song? Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah. New theme song, new year. Same pod.
The other one was very lounge singer. It was. It had a vibe to it. I think it was me just finding something quite late at night.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of fun, but I think it's a bit more spicy now.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Definitely,
I think we're trying to give housewives.
because that's what
And
we're doing.
giving it. That's what we're doing. Hello, I'm Jen Fricker. That's Maggie Luke. This is Throwing Drinks.
Oh,
It's a silly little comedy podcast about housewives.
it is, and we've had a bit of a break, quite a long break to be honest. Like 4 weeks.
Yeah. 4 weeks.
We called it early.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's fine.
You know, I was feeling guilty about it, and then I was like, it's our thing. We're our bosses. It's not that bad.
I mean, how many weeks does radio get off? Like commercial radio gets like
6 or
6
something.
to 7 weeks, and then they get like 3 weeks every 4 months. Give us a break. Let us live.
Give us a break. Let us leave. We're getting defensive already, and we're 2 minutes in.
And how was your break,
How
Jen?
are you? Oh,
You go first. You go first.
my break was good. I think I kind of mentioned it, or maybe people got the impression through the last year, but I had a bit of a really flop year last year. And then, I don't know, the energy's just shifted this year. I feel really good. Working out again. My New Year's resolution is to do 1 chin-up. Just 1.
Love it.
So that just means I'm hitting the gym a lot. I'm on new meds that make me not feel so sad. That's good. And
Is
I don't know.
new meds
and
just
also
chocolate?
new meds, yeah. It's just chocolate. No, it's like boring, like PCOS. I have a fucking PCOS beard. It's mostly about not having a beard in the new year. That would be really nice. Do you know what fucking happened, actually? So, any PCOS girlies out there, no, you get fucking a hectic beard. It's really brutal.
Yeah.
And it springs up quickly. And I used to get laser on my face to deal with it, but I haven't recently. But in order to prep for laser, you've got to shave the area. So I literally have to shave my beard, right? And because of that, it's grown spiky and like a man's beard. Anyway, so I was in the bathroom the other day trying to discreetly shave my beard when my boyfriend walked in, and he was like, "Oh, you're doing that wrong."
Oh, that is a dagger.
And I was like,
that's a dagger.
I was like, first of all, fucking knock, all right? You're not meant to know, A, that I have a beard. If you see it, you didn't see it, right? Like, fucking pretend.
Yeah.
Second of all, like, not knock. So I'm not obviously not wanting to shave my beard in front of you.
And you don't want to have some kind of like father-son moment with your
Yes!
boyfriend.
And he was like, would you like me to do it for you?
No,
No!
that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh, Jen, no.
It was
No.
a fucking nightmare. So I've been to hell and back.
Yeah.
Maggie, I've been to hell and back. I think we're wearing similar tops as well. We're both wearing black.
Oh, hey, this is an
kinda
old
tank tops.
Lululemon. I wear it all the time.
Oh, showing off those toned
Got my
arms.
got my little bit of a tan around this top as
Yeah.
well.
Did you go out? What's going on?
What did I do today? I went for a walk. I've quit vaping.
How's that going?
Good. Week 2, got like a bit of a strep throat. Weirdly on New Year's Eve, woke up pretty ill. And I thought, this is the sign to stop. But I also gave up. I had to give up caffeine.
Why did you have to give up caffeine?
Because it was making me really jumpy.
Right.
And then I'm not really a drinker. What was the other thing? And sugar. I have to, like, my doctor's like, stop eating as much sugar. You got glucose issues. That's just everything.
Yeah, that's everything.
That's everything. I've got no vices left.
What the fuck, man?
I know.
Like,
what?
I feel like I know so many people who just get absolutely rat shit drunk all the time and then wake up the next day and they're fine. And these are people in their 30s. Like, I have 2 glasses of wine and I'm like, I wake up the next day feeling terrible with a headache.
Oh, yeah. I got to, like, block aside a week. Yeah, you're starting to pick it when that I've had a glass of wine 7 days ago. Because you'll call me and I'll be like, mascara. All just my cheeks. There's no point in anything. You're like, oh God, she's had one martini 7 months ago. It's still
it's still in her system.
It's in the system.
She's detoxing from one martini.
I have decided, like, there's really nothing left except to go hard on fitness. Like, become like a fitness junkie, because there's nothing left. No sugar, caffeine.
I feel like that's very Kyle Richards of us. Like, the ladies on Beverly Hills are like, oh, she's not drinking. But it's like, yeah.
She looks great.
All I can fucking do is exercise now. All I can fucking do. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll just take myself for a walk and get my steps up. How fucking boring.
I think the thing that is left for me is shopping. But I can't. That's not in the system. But I have gotten onto Depop. You got me onto that.
Yes. And how are you finding it?
I'm having the time of my life. Because I've put up a whole lot of stuff to be sold, and I've sold a couple of things, which have been great. It's like, but $16 and $32, and it all counts. And but what I have done for $50 in total is bought back my favorite pair of sunglasses and my favorite jacket from 2017 that someone is advertising a better version of. So I used to wear them all the time, and then I got rid of them because they were done, and I was real sad. And I looked it up, both on Depop, for people who bought it and it's just been sitting in the cupboard. Yeah. So I'm regressing, fashion regression to 2017.
But also I feel like fashion in general is regressing back to 2014.
Oh, yeah.
So you're only a few years out of sync because of like the whole like Saltburn indie sleaze thing that's coming around. I feel like fashion's moved on from the Y2K thing and now we're sitting in like a 2010s thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're only like a few years out from like where fashion is. And soon TikTok girlies will be like, oh my God, that's so retro.
Yeah,
and you'll be like,
37-year-old definitely is ahead of the time. But no, it's good. Thank you for getting me on it. It's super fun. It's super fun when you're being a cheapskate, because you can be like,
yeah, it's so fun to shop it.
$5.
I find it annoying to sell.
I have got one chick that is so annoying. She keeps trying to she put an offer in for this dress I had up, and I said, all right. And then she didn't go through with it. And then she's been hitting me up with offers that are $6 to $7 less on the initial offer. So I blocked it. You can do that.
Oh, I haven't blocked anyone on Depop yet because I was inspired by you posting again. I like posted some stuff up on it for the first time in like since pre-pandemic. I think that was the last time I was on it. And I sold one thing, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I feel like my things are valuable, and in good condition, but then people like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's what they want. I've got one brown jumper up that's pretty ordinary. It's got like 60 likes.
That's great.
And I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What comics is like, why you do that?
Why you do that? I don't know.
He's that really good Haitian comedian. used to open for a lot of people. Anyway, that's boring. But no, I've gotten onto Depop. I sit there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But Jen, here, as your Christmas gift, because you did not get one, if there is anything on my Depop page that you want, you can have it.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Look, I have it a sticky beat.
What did you want?
I haven't picked out anything
Do it now.
off the top of my head.
Pick it now.
Do you want me to open up your Depop right now? Okay.
Because now I'm nervous because there are things for quite a lot of money.
What if I'm like,
you want the
well,
Zimmerman
what I'm
dress?
worried about is that stuff won't fit me. That's my own.
All of that will fit you. It's all 14.
Okay. But I'm just a size 4.
I'm just a
teeny tiny little girly. That is my other thing. Like when you see on TikTok, on Depop, sorry, people like, I used to love this, but it's actually just too big for me now. It's like, oh, we get it. Oh, did you lose weight? Wait, what's your it's not coming up. What's your
I've been
username?
banned.
MGLK?
That's it.
MGL.
Check me out.
Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Miguelke.
See that brown jumper?
Dude, I mean, I'm not saying I want this because I'm not going to take it from you, but like that Anaquan dress is hot.
It's great.
I'm not saying, but it's also, imagine if I just picked, you're like talking about stuff you're selling for like $10. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the thing you're selling for $200.
No, I'm going to put in the chat why I'm selling it. There you go.
Okay, I'm opening the chat.
Can't read it out. So I don't want to put off the people.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not a thing.
I can't believe someone came on you in that
Full of cum.
It's full of cum. No, I'm joking.
Nice and crunchy.
It's been a silly bit. Very Monica Lewinsky.
You know what you'd look good in with this one? I reckon that the little Verna dress. It's really gorgeous.
I really do like that, and that's very me, I think.
Yeah, it's really comfy as well. And it's got quite a.
Oh, I like the bow.
Yeah.
That bow's cute.
So that you can tie the front. Do you want that? There you go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you, mate.
Sold. It's going on sold. Hang on.
Sold.
Gotta put it on sold.
Sorry, Depop, you're not getting this commish.
No.
Can I ask you, etiquette-wise, so my apartment building has a Facebook group, and people usually just chuck in like, oh, hey, I'm getting rid of some pots and pans, so I've popped them out the front, stroll by apartment number, whatever, to grab them. Some people are like, hey, I'm selling a desk. Here's a picture of the desk. If you want it, like, just DM me. Do you reckon it would be rude of me to be like, hey, I'm selling a bunch of stuff on Depop. Come check it out? Or is that one step too far removed from the physical? You know what I'm trying to say?
Maybe you say, a lot of people twist these ones in these Facebook groups to make them sound like eco-friendly. So be like, I really would hate to throw these out at the local something.
Yeah. Don't make me punch a crocodile.
Yeah. So I booked into like this dentist that I went to a really long time ago that Ben didn't like, but I don't think I cared. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm not going back there, my husband.
Why didn't he like them?
I don't remember. I think he said vibes. Similar to you, he's quite a vibe-conscious man.
He reads energy as an empath.
Potentially they gave him some bad news and he's like, I don't believe it. We're not going back. So I booked in to go there, and genuinely this woman, this dentist, she started cleaning my teeth, and at the start, while my mouth is open, said, I've got some bad news. But I'll tell you later.
The fuck?
So cleaning my teeth. And I'm like, what is, like, my eyes must have been huge. I was like, what is this bad enough to not tell me?
You're so vulnerable.
I know.
In that position.
I know. And the dental hygienist looked like a mate that just called in and was like spraying me with water. Just spraying me with water. So I was
Is there work experience?
Yeah, I'm just going, what is going on? And afterwards she's like, sit next to me. And I'm like, what is happening?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah. And she's like, what I'm about to tell you is going to take a while to sink in. I was just like, geez, fucking Christ. Like, what is this woman going to say in a small dent? It felt like I was getting a cancer diagnosis.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have teeth cancer or something?
I know. That's what it was. And so she basically went on to explain to me that I've got a bit of erosion down the back of my teeth. That was it.
That's normal dentist stuff. That's run-of-the-mill dentist stuff.
And then told me we have payment plans and this is going to take several appointments to fix. And I was like, I see what you're doing. What you're doing is making
this is emotional sales tactics.
Yeah, totally. And it's never happened to me before. And so I got the fuck out of there and I called my mum and I was like, this is insane. Like I've never had that happen. And then I got in touch with our mate Luke McGregor, King of the Teeth. Remember he went through the teeth transformation?
Yes. Yeah. He had crazy teeth before.
Yeah. I don't know why I remembered him. I was like, I just got to call a mate who knows anything about teeth because when you think about it, and as a listener as well, do you have someone that you would go to with great teeth for advice? It's not a thing that was really in my zeitgeist. I sat there for a while. I'm like, what mate would I comfortably give a call and be like?
Do you know who I would maybe call?
Yeah.
Like thinking about it. But also I would call knowing that it's probably completely out of my tax bracket. Osher Ginsburg.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's got TV teeth. And I don't think they're dentures or anything or whatever they're called.
Veneers.
Veneers. He's got real teeth, but they always look so good.
He's definitely got veneers because they can do really, really fine veneers, not like Hollywood veneers.
I don't know. I don't know. But they look normal, like normal teeth.
They look great.
I don't know.
They're good, great. Yeah. Well, that's what I want. I'm going for television teeth. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's it. It's like you want television teeth. Do you ever like film yourself or like take a photo of yourself and you're like, fuck, my teeth are terrible? Well,
that's what I was saying. I mean, like mine aren't that bad. I just want them.
No, yours are nice. I just am talking for myself.
You don't give us a smile. Yours are great.
But it's these bottom ones.
Yeah, but no one sees the bottom ones. That's
exactly,
a rule of thumb.
But that's because I've changed my mouth shape. I did it very consciously when I was 15.
What? How did you?
What? I just started. It's so psycho. I got braces, and the way the braces sat changed how I spoke and how I pronounced words. And also I didn't like them being visible in photos and stuff. So there's no photos of me from around that time. But if there are, I would always do like a mouth smile and stuff. And I kind of started protruding because I had an overbite. I had to start pushing my lower jaw forward. So it like covers my lower set of teeth.
So you were the original face yoga woman.
That's me.
That's amazing.
No, I got my braces from my uncle who's an orthodontist, and it was a horrific family holiday surprise where we were driving down to Canberra and I thought we were just going for Easter, but actually we were going because I was getting braces and my parents didn't want to tell me. They think it's such a funny story. I'm like, that's one of the most traumatic things that ever happened to me. How could I fucking trust you cunts?
Well, it turns out Luke was right. I got in touch with McGregor and put me onto his dentist, which is the St. Vincent's Dental Clinic.
Okay, out of a hospital.
Yeah, it's like the private clinic in the hospital. And shout out to them, they were incredible. And their diagnosis was completely different and kind of fixed everything within the day. This morning. But this is what I do for you, good. Jen. She said that, I can give you some, numbing. Well, I'm acting it out. What's the needle?
Oh, injections.
Yeah. It's not helpful, just acting it out. I'm just injecting.
It looks like you're kind of squeezing invisible earrings.
I said, no, I've got a podcast to do this afternoon. She's like, well, do you want to try numbing gel? I'm like, do it. Did the whole thing with just numbing gel.
Give it to me. You're like, I've got to do this for the pod.
For the housewife.
Well, look, if you're listening, you should give us a 5-star rating just because of that, I think.
I think also I dropped Luke's name and I reckon I got a special service, which is really funny.
Oh, I wonder if Luke's getting commish.
I wonder.
He should be given like a Luke 20 at checkout.
Yeah, his teeth look great. Off. Luke 20%. That would be nice.
That'd be nice.
But they were great. They were really good. Okay, so here's, I don't want to go against all dentists, but I feel like it's not like a thing. Like people get upset when you go against teachers. People get upset about that. But I'm kind of going against dentists.
What do you mean?
In this?
Okay, yep. You got a gripe.
If you've got a weird feeling about the whole thing, get a second opinion.
Yeah.
From a big clinic.
Yeah.
Don't go, okay, now I'm going to spend $3,000 on this. They want to charge me $250 for x-rays.
Is that pretty common?
No, the place I went to did it for free.
Wow. That's that Luke McGregor.
Maybe that is. Maybe I've got the Luke package.
That's that clout for you. That's so funny.
Maybe I do. Maybe I have the Luke package. Well, that is my last name, so, we'll transfer over soon. But yeah, that's my teeth saga. It's been a really interesting start of year. What else has happened?
Yeah.
Anything else?
What else has happened? I don't know. I'm doing The Artist's Way.
You're doing the what?
The Artist's Way. Have you ever heard of this book?
I think so.
It came out 20 years ago, and it's meant to be like good for creative blocks. And so it's like a 12-week program, and you do all these different exercises. And like the one thing you do is every day in the morning you get up and you write 3 pages of just like whatever, 3 A4 pages of just like stream of consciousness, whatever. And then they've got like different tasks depending on what week it is.
Every day you write 3 pages?
Every day. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like you don't read it back. You don't look at it. No one else has to read it. It's been really good.
Yeah, great.
I'm really enjoying that. That makes me feel really good. I get to process a lot. And also you feel like you've accomplished something because you're like, well, I wrote 3 pages today.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything else.
Exactly. You're like, I'm an artist. I'm a writer. So I wrote 3 pages. So
I'm excited to be have our podcast land at the new time on Friday.
Yeah, I feel like we get more in it now.
Yeah. And I think the initial plan, wasn't it, was to get hot off the track from New York. Yeah. And now that's done, there's so many shows, we may as well sop it all up throughout the week and then give you something to listen to over the weekend.
But isn't that also like the potential? We haven't heard if New York's coming back for season 2.
Oh, surely.
All right, I'm going to double check it.
Surely.
Google time.
Because they did push it pretty hard at BravoCon.
Yeah. But also Jenna wasn't there.
Maybe she's not coming back.
New York season, whatever the fuck it's called. Bing, bong, bing,
I
bong.
did enjoy the ultimate. She's Googling, by the way. I forgot to do that.
I'm Googling.
She's Googling. I did enjoy the ultimate girls trip legacy.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. Lock me up. Throw
lock
away
her
the
up.
key. Call my lawyer. Fire my lawyer.
Wait, is that a controversial take?
I don't know. I think Ramona kind of fucked it for everyone a bit.
Oh, right.
But I reckon in the edit, to be honest, they kind of downplayed her. She didn't have a lot of...
well, I kind of have to, right? Like...
It's pretty wild.
You can't book someone who's like a Trump supporter.
Just that
kinda.
like absolute like delusion to send a text with the N word in it to not even anyone, journalists. Like
yeah.
But that's always been Ramona. I mean, like the problem is that when she'd do stuff like that, when it was something a lot lighter but still stupid. Everyone was like, it's just part of her character. She's just an idiot. But when you're bringing like racial slurs into it,
then it turns into something very malevolent.
Yeah.
But that's how I think people go unchecked. It's like the Kramer guy, Everyone just thought he was a silly Billy dude. Everyone was like, oh, he's just a bit eccentric. He's a bit wacky.
Have you ever watched the response, the apology on Letterman?
No, I've watched that episode of Curb where he's on it and he runs away from a black dude because he thinks the black dude's gonna.
It's online. Jerry Seinfeld brings him on, goes on with him to apologize on Letterman. I think it's Letterman, not Conan. Yeah, about the whole thing. Like 3 days later. But
is it good?
It's very awkward.
Yeah. I also feel like Letterman is better than that. It just seems like such an obvious play, but maybe it's just a thing where Jerry Seinfeld asked to be on your show, then you just say yes to whatever.
Oh, 100%. And like this is before things go viral, remember? It would have been huge numbers. The one thing I do remember is everyone keeps laughing because it's so awkward, and Jerry goes, "Stop laughing."
That's so funny.
Like that. You're like, well, come on, you've set us up for 10 years to laugh at you.
Yeah.
We're trying to get through this. Like,
this is a real weird moment for everyone.
And he basically, I don't know. Do you forgive Kramer?
I guess I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I do care. It's egregious to say that stuff. What he said was pretty fucked up. It also has nothing to do with my life. That makes me sound like ignorant. But what I mean is that I don't think he's culturally relevant.
No.
Like, I think, what do they say? The trash takes itself out? I think that's what's happened.
Who said that? Taylor? Taylor said that.
Taylor
Tay-tay.
said that, yeah. Tay-tay.
Tay-tay.
I mean, even that whole thing over the summer, like, there's so much stuff's happened over the summer.
What was the Taylor thing? Just her being everywhere?
That she was Time Person of the Year, and then in that interview referring to Kim Kardashian and Kanye being like, I mean, another guy who like reduces cultural relevance by saying racial epithets. And she said the trash takes itself out. Like, it's true. It's true.
Wait, what? Are you on her side by saying that, or are you on their side? Are you saying something I don't see? Or are you just saying they're trash? Or are you saying they're trash?
Oh, no, I'm saying Kanye, what he did is trash.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. I thought as a white woman I was
Taylor
not reading into something that...
Oh, no. Taylor was saying the trash takes itself out.
Yeah. It's true, though.
Which I'm like, I'm not a big Swiftie, but I was like, yeah, that's good to hear.
It's fascinating, though. The whole thing's really fascinating.
Yeah.
In that article, the economic impact she's had was mind-blowing. If you mentioned in Congress, you know, the economic impact on those towns she went to, huge.
I think similar to Beyonce as well. It's like their cottage industry is based off their own, just like one artist. It's so much pressure.
There was that article that just came out about Taylor in the opinion piece in the New York Times about her sexuality and how she...
Oh, I didn't read that, but what a psycho thing to do.
Yeah, it was really awful.
Speculate on someone's sexuality.
It was really...
Not like I do that every week on this podcast with Kyle Richards.
It was really
That's
weird.
fair game.
It was very strange and unnecessary. And I felt like even though this is a billion-dollar woman, one of the most powerful people in cultural recent history, she was still getting bullied in the article. It was still bullying. You can still bully someone from that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just not necessary. It's like, yeah, if she, you know, she's queer, she's queer. She's not. She doesn't have to tell shit, you know. Leave her alone.
Yeah. I feel like...
Look at me. I'm an ally.
You know, obviously we don't have to... The world doesn't need billionaires, obviously. And I don't feel sorry for billionaires. But I do feel like all humans deserve dignity.
What about
and I feel like
Kanye?
I even feel he deserves dignity.
Okay.
It seems like he's a very mentally ill person. And no one seems to give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't seem that anyone around him can protect him.
What about Bezos?
Himself. Bezos, again, like, I feel like he deserves dignity. He's a bad person, but I don't want him to be, like, tortured.
Can someone, if you're listening and you've just heard Jen say Kanye, Bezos, and
Taylor Swift,
they all deserve dignity. Just
everyone deserves dignity. That's not a crazy take.
I don't know. Is dignity just letting them wear their clothes? Is that what you mean?
I just mean like to not. What am I trying to say? Like with Kanye, right? I was a massive Kanye fan, and I felt very, very let down by what has happened in recent years, and like the information about him, like basically being horrifically racist to people and anti-Semitic, and showing porn, like sexually harassing people around him and whatever. And I feel like incredibly let down by him as a fan, because I feel like his music is important and it diminishes the his own legacy and impact by what he's done. But, and it's like that whole thing, like, can you separate the art from the artist, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm the thing that's like, why are you holding a microphone up to an extremely mentally ill man and then getting upset?
Exactly. But that's the thing, right? I feel like because he gives good content, people will continue holding a microphone up to that person. And I feel like that diminishes his dignity.
But there's also like the line of what is the illness and what is the personality. There's a lot of very sick people with bipolar, you know, one or two rocking around, and they're not screaming that the Jewish people are the, you know, like it's a really weird line. It's like, where is that something that now he's ill has exacerbated what's inside? Or is that the illness in general? I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't talk.
I just feel like, it just diminishes people to like take advantage of he's clearly got something wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Kanye.
No, he's normal. He's normal. Kanye.
Kanye.
Did you ever watch the Z-Way interview with what's his name? That US Senator, that gay Republican George Santos.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the interview. No.
Incredible Z-Way referencing Sutton in the interview, being like, name him. But also there's a similar thing where Z-Way goes, what can we do to make you go away? And George Santos goes, stop inviting me to the gigs.
It's so true.
And he's like, stop inviting me to gigs, but you won't because you love the content. And it is chilling.
Very true.
But it's true.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny to think. I don't know in Australia as much. I don't think we have room for that much. There's been a few characters. Bryn Edelstein, I reckon she's kind of that. Just right along to some of the content, you know.
Footballer from Perth, and he was like addicted to ice. Yeah,
he's a bit like that. That's a very good point, Jen. And speaking of Sutton, why don't we roll into Beverly Hills? Fresh off the press.
Beverly Hills.
Fresh off the press.
Hot off the presses.
What an episode.
I love this episode. So the girlies went to Ojai for a day trip to celebrate Anne-Marie's birthday. I know. Fucking...
Sorry, keep going.
It's so annoying. No, I'm finding it so annoying. I've got notes.
Oh, good.
But,
okay. Mine's all up here.
All in the head. So going through it beat by beat, I guess first of all, I hate conversation cards.
I don't think I've ever been a part of something with conversation cards before.
I just feel like they are popping up and they're for uninteresting people. And I feel like it creates a sense of faux intimacy, and I think it's super lazy of the producers to chuck those in, because they're like going like, oh, we can't script this reality show, but we can literally write down questions for these women to ask each other.
Yeah. There's been a few conversation cards in different series, and sometimes they just get through one. Maybe that's the edit, but they only pick up one, and then the rest is... There was like a infamous episode of Atlanta several moons ago where Nene had a pajama party with all the couples there to squash any beef, which as always means like raise more beef. She had conversation cards there, and it turned into probably the biggest physical altercation in the entire of the Bravo universe.
Really?
It's wild. It's wild to watch. Like it's the dudes. It's not the girls. And I'm not saying there's a better and a worse when it comes to violence, but there's something about massive dudes. It's one husband beating the shit out of a gay guy for no reason. This guy got just out of jail and he's beating the shit out of Kenya's friend. Like really, really hardcore for no reason. He just jumped on him, like total bashing. And you wouldn't, I don't know, would you be able to see it these days? They probably should. They probably would. I don't think it's the stereotype.
I mean, just from a legal point of view, right? Like a production can allow someone to get
Yeah.
bashed on camera. Like,
But it started
there's so
again.
much-
Like they broke them apart and then they just kept them all in the same kind of area and the fights restarted. I reckon, you know, I'm not pointing any fingers, but I reckon I'm pointing, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm tapping the side of my nose and I'm going, I reckon a bit of that.
Oh, a bit of skiing going on.
A bit of skiing going on. You can see the pupils all egged up. So that's another way where conversation cards have gone wrong.
Yeah.
But
they'll lead to our demise as a society. I already know.
We should do throwing drinks conversational cards.
What would they be, though? Who do you reckon's on cocaine at this party? That would be fun. Who do you reckon's skiing right now?
Which celebrity doesn't deserve dignity?
Yeah.
Or empathy?
Which cancelled anti-Semite can you forgive?
I was going to say, going back to the table, was that when Kyle picked up a card? When Kyle asked the question, "Would you date a woman?"
That was not a card.
That was not a card, but she was organising the do right.
Day
so it was almost like she put those conversational cards in there to get that kind of chat going.
Yeah, and then when they go, you know, about the scissoring, and everyone's like, "What scissoring?" And then she and Dorit just ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll show you.
We'll show you.
But do you know what? That reminded me of old Kyle, like Kyle dancing on the table.
Yeah.
Kyle doing splits at parties, throwing her hair around. I miss that Kyle sometimes. I know she's healthier now, but that reminded me of that. I was like, okay, old Kyle's back.
There was 3 big moments that she said in the interviews. The first one was that she loved the outdoors. She loved being outdoor and doing outdoorsy things, and she doesn't have a connection to LA anymore. And when she said when Portia is leaving for college, then I'll move and find that spot. But she said then I will move. Then she said another one, which was that she didn't want to be around people that don't appreciate her. Yes,
that was a really brutal moment in this episode.
It was very honest.
Really, yeah, that really hit. And in amongst the footage from the fundraiser where she's mourning her dead friend and Maurice isn't there, like it was so brutal. Like it was
really hard, wasn't it?
I don't know if that's the producers drawing a line between the something else she said and that, but
I mean, yeah. I think that an old episode, if they didn't have problems, there would be, like, if Maurizio couldn't make it, there would be flowers or from him or, oh, he sent this or,
yeah.
But it was just kind of cut out, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the comment about Mauricio gets DM'd all the time.
That's the other one, wasn't it? Yeah.
And I have to talk to him about that.
And how she said, the thing is, these women know he's married, and they don't care. There's some shitty people in this world. That's rough. That's the most honest she's been in. I think this season is really Kyle's season. I think it's not just the marriage thing. We're learning a lot about her. She's becoming less like this Beverly Hills shishi social climbing housewife, and she's more finding herself that. It was when Morgan was singing and stuff. There was a real, and correct me if I'm wrong, stage mom energy.
Oh, okay. I read that as, I don't know, it's like a very specific experience, but like intense female relationships that probably are queer. Like, I don't know. I know in my life I've had very, 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 very close female friends that even like almost 10 years on, I'm like, were we just in love with each other? Like, is that what that was?
Did you try to say something, Jen?
No, but the way she
twist
like
that at me. Cut to the confessional. She doesn't look at me the way I want.
But like, I think just the way she dropped everything while she was setting up, and then was like, I've got to go watch Morgan do a sound check.
But also like knowing she's on camera. So
Yeah.
knowing she wants that to be filmed. See, for me, I read that as kind of stage mummy vibes.
Oh, I read that as straight girl doesn't realize she's in love.
Okay, no.
But also there can be intense platonic love too.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say it's exclusively romantic, but it's just everything else in the episode where it's like Mauricio's not there. She's mourning the death of her friend. The way she interacts with Morgan feels like, when I watch it, I feel like I shouldn't be watching it. It feels so intimate. Like the ring thing in the car.
Oh, the
Teddy's
pinky.
there for some reason.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, and then I watch that stuff and I'm like, I feel uncomfortable. It feels like teenagers waiting for their mum to leave so they can make out.
Yeah, and you almost want them to to be comfortable enough to be like, hey, this is it. For the viewers, we're like, oh, great. You know, like
I hope in my dream ending to this season, there's like, Morgan's about to leave. Morgan's had enough. Morgan wants Kyle to finally just admit it's over with Mauricio. Morgan's about to go on tour with Alanis Morissette. Just checked it on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And Kyle's like, I can't. I have a family. I have kids. And Morgan's like, but like, you have to choose yourself. Or in her weird little accent, you'll have to choose yourself.
You have to choose yourself.
You gotta choose yourself.
She got a little voice like that with giant fake lips. Oh, can I have your pinky ring?
It's so funny because, like, she has this little kind of weird little southern accent, but then she's obviously been in LA long enough to, like, get the LA face and the LA balayage. Like, she's got the LA fillers and she's got the LA balayage that seems completely at odds with her body.
And I think that ages her as well because she's quite young. Isn't she like 30 or something?
I think so, yeah.
Google? She's Googling.
I'm Googling.
She's Googling.
I'm Googling, y'all.
Yeah. It's all very strange but kind of nice at the same time. It's a nice soft twist than just a brutal divorce like Erica's. Now, speaking of
29. She's 29.
She's 29.
Yeah, and
what's Kyle, like 50?
I think so. Kyle is 55.
Ooh,
MILF.
That's a
MILF areas.
Hefty, that's a chunky gap. Good on her.
You know, whatever.
Whatevs. Yeah.
Whatevs.
So I was gonna talk about PK and Dorit's little sit down.
Bro.
What's your take on that? I think there's a few ways to walk away from that one.
Wait, before we get into that, can we just briefly touch on Garcelle trying to talk to her sons? Because I watched that scene and I was like, fuck me. Hell seems like giving birth to 2 teenage sons. Just the way she's like, I've made a lasagna. And he's like, great. And then just pours open a bowl of cereal. It's like, they don't like you.
No. And it's hard, but being like a mum and having to go through that stage, knowing that usually you get to the other side, right? Where things change, like quite a lot of the time. Just knowing like all of a sudden you do all this shit for someone and then just hate you. They just hate you. And also they have each other to gang up on you. Yeah.
It just seemed awful. I was like, God, I hate these kids.
Yeah.
Hate this for Garcelle.
And how one of them's like, you didn't do enough for us. You're like, dude, you're sitting in like a Beverly Hills mansion.
She's literally working all the time to be able to support you because your dad literally ran off.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no, I completely agree. But we're Garcelle heads anyway, so, you know, whatever happens.
We are big time Garcelle heads. We're Gar-celiacs.
Gar-celiacs. I love that. That's the name of the episode. Write that down.
Gar-celiacs. But spelt celiacs.
Yeah.
Gar-celiacs.
Yeah. Well, anyway, back to PK. PK. I was like, I feel what she was saying was reasonable and what he was saying was reasonable in a way.
Yeah. I mean, my only thing is that I'm like, why is the therapist hugging them and calling them love? I'm like, that doesn't seem very professional.
It made me want pizza.
It really made me want pizza.
Yeah.
I love pizza.
I think it was interesting because she was like, he doesn't get it. He doesn't do enough. He doesn't do it. But he was saying, you're not telling me what it is, and you're not telling me at the right time. So I'll do something without knowing that I'm doing it, and then you just like go nuts at me. And so I feel like I can't do anything or say anything, but you won't tell me when or what these things are. So yeah. I don't know.
That made me sad too when they both talk about what they were like when they first met and now what they're like now. I was like, oh, this is very sad. And then, I don't know. I felt
there was like a disconnect. I found that there was definitely I don't know if it was, again, the TV show, things might be different at home. But I felt there was a little bit, he was pulling back a bit.
Absolutely, yes. And I found it honestly a bit triggering because I feel like I've been through similar things with my PTSD. And I remember when Dorit said something like, these are the times that you really need to stick together. These times are like when your relationship gets tested. I don't know. And I was like, yeah, it's true. Because it's also just really hard when PK said it's really hard to hear how much pain you're in. I was like, oh man, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like he really does love her, but he doesn't know how to help. And I just remember, like, it reminded me of this time. This is probably too heavy, but whatever. You can cut it out if it doesn't work. Remind me of this time, like right after I was, when I was going through everything after I was attacked or whatever. And I was like really going through hell and having these really full on episodes and stuff like that with the PTSD. And I remember my dad being like, my dad's not a very emotional guy, but he was like, I really wish I knew how to help you. And I was like, I think about that a lot. And I'm like, oh, it must be so hard to like sit by and not understand what someone's been through, but want to like help them, you know?
Yeah. And to have someone, it was almost helping you in a way, I suppose, even saying those words, saying I'm trying to get it, but I wish I could do better.
Yeah. It's not like my dad had let me down or anything, but it was just a thing of like, I think people in the thing that's happening don't realize that people on the outside also like are completely bewildered and don't know what to do. Yeah. It's a really like sad episode, honestly, but a beautiful one. I found it really moving, and like the ending of the fundraiser and just, Kyle talking about her friend. I think it's the first time I've ever heard Kyle talk like that.
Yeah. And I found it interesting that they shut down the drama. Wasn't this not this episode? What's her face?
Anne-Marie.
Ugh.
Just like, it's just
she's so thirsty.
Yeah, to be, what is it, 4th episode in a row now, being like, I just want to talk about the esophagus. It's like, no, you don't. You want screen time.
Yeah, 100%.
You want screen time because you have nothing. You've made no real connections to any of these women. You haven't had any moments. And this is the one thing. And it's just like, I don't know about your TikTok algorithm, but I'm just seeing so many like actual doctors be like, it's completely inappropriate what happened here.
Yeah, Nicole from Miami jumped on board as well. And Tiffany.
Oh, did she?
Tiffany Moon from Dallas. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's okay to be like, hey, you're not a doctor. You're an anesthetic nurse or whatever. And you're not their treating physician and stuff. So you don't know. Like, it's a passing comment.
It's a boring thing as well. It's a boring thing she's just playing on.
Because like, what do we know about Anne-Marie otherwise?
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, there was a little teaser that Crystal goes her next episode, and bring it on.
I mean, fuck, Crystal, do something.
We do know that her husband has been, I don't know if accused, but in the press a lot about sexual assault on
Anne-Marie's
when
husband.
He was in college. Yeah,
I'm Googling.
Yeah, she's Googling.
Oh, it's just from November. Anne-Marie Wiley's husband, Marcellus Wiley, accused of sexual assault while at college in the 90s. Accused of raping a student while attending college in the 90s. According to a lawsuit filed on Tuesday, so recently, Marcellus allegedly sexually assaulted an unnamed accuser while both were attending Columbia University. Damn. Oh, gosh. I don't want to read out the details because it seems...
It's not worth reading it out.
Really,
yeah. You get the gist.
It's not nice. It's very vicious.
Yeah, and it's all come out since they've done the show, and we haven't really seen much of her home life except for the intro package, have we?
Yeah.
So I feel they might have done a hefty chop of Anne-Marie's home life. But yeah, she's boring as...
And I just think, like, look, there's so much to be annoyed by Sutton anyway.
Hey, do you want to talk about Salt Lake City?
Yes. Can I say one more thing about Beverly Hills before we wrap it up?
Of course.
I mentioned before I did a bit of a deep dive on Morgan Wade's Instagram.
Yes.
I've noticed, and maybe this is, I don't know if this means anything, but Kathy Hilton's been liking every single one of Morgan Wade's Instagram posts. And Kyle Richards has not been liking many of the recent ones. But also the last time that Morgan posted was back in November, end of November. So I'm just like, what does that mean? I'm just asking questions. I feel very Meredith Marks. Just asking a question. I didn't say that.
Rumors and...
The rumors and nastiness.
You can do Meredith and I can do Morgan. That's a good duo. Yeah. Give us a show.
You do Morgan.
My name is Morgan. And I kind of had a buzz to me. You want to get a tattoo, Genevieve?
What?
Kyle.
I feel like I can't do a good Meredith Marks, but I finally feel like I can do Lisa Barlow.
Go on.
Are you ready? I can't believe you said that.
It's just her hands.
Maybe it's an East Coast West. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I don't make it. No. I don't make everything about me.
Well, we're on the week of part 1 of the reunion, so we haven't been recording while what has been described one of the best episodes of reality TV of all time happened a fortnight ago, which was the conclusion. We should talk
about it.
My gosh.
The last episode in Bermuda. Quite uncommon for a season to end on a girls' trip.
Yeah. Yeah. What a cliffhanger. What it was like Poirot.
Yes, the denouement. There was a denouement in there.
Yep. It was like Poirot. They brought them all into the library.
She called them all down to the beach one by one. They were like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yep.
Heather in her serious mode is so funny.
So funny. Yeah. It's so funny.
I have something to share with you all.
When they went back up to the table and the accusations happened, the real ones, not the faux ones that everyone was dancing around.
I know, dancing around.
And the wind brought up and, there was like I feel like Monica actually held her ground really well.
Honestly, I don't hate Monica as much.
No, she did good. I think her comebacks were pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of think she owned it the best way she could.
She's worked the hardest out of all of them to get on this show, from what we understand.
My favorite moment is, first of all, I don't feel like Angie, I think, is on thinner ice than the other women. Because she was really close with Jen, and then she's now got this righteous rage, and it's like, your bestie ripped off millions of dollars from pensioners, and you're saying you don't know, okay? That's fine, but whatever. Anyway, but the moment where Angie picks up the floral arrangement and Monica goes, throw it. And it's just like, because I feel like Monica could beat the shit out of her.
Yes.
And I love it. She's got such a grubby little energy where she's like, yeah, I could absolutely see her rip some hair out of someone. She seems like,
what does she call you? Leather-faced Donald Trump hands? Lisa?
Yeah. Leather-faced Donald Trump mask.
Yeah.
Old bitch or something. It was amazing.
It's so good.
And
then when Heather stood up and went, receipts, live,
proof, Timelines.
Just screaming. There's one shot, if you go back and watch it, because I went back and watched just that tiny bit of it, and there's one shot where I don't know what's happened in production in the background. There's producers just sprinting outside.
Running.
Yeah, what was that? And then they were gone in the next shot.
I don't know. I mean, the wind was kicking up. Maybe they were just trying to make sure shit didn't fly away or whatever.
Imagine being how stressful that would be, maintaining that audio.
Dude, they're on a beach next to water in a storm. Like, that's crazy. And you have 6 women screaming at each other.
So it must have been something to do. I'm trying to think production-wise why they would be sprinting out and closing all the doors. Other than people inside there was more people staying in that area and they were trying to shut the doors because of the screaming. I don't know. Maybe.
But weren't they outside though on a private beach?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm production nerding about it. Going, how does that work? But
it is amazing that they got such good quality audio.
Yeah,
and then that lasting shot of like the kind of final stop, the Mother Mary figure of like Heather and all the women resting and holding, all holding each other. It's like this is crazy. And Monica just kind of slinking off into the night. I feel like
what's the name of the blog again? It's the Von Tees. What is it? Reality Von Tees. Yeah.
Actually, I will say Nathan started calling himself, whenever he tells me hot goss, he says, and that's me, Nathan Von Tees.
There's so much more to unpack with this. Then we go on. Yeah, at one of the best. I reckon people will get tattoos of that final shot of Heather. Like,
yeah,
that was just of Heather and the girls.
That was crazy. What a season too. Between that and the Trixie Motel episode.
Yes. Salt Lake City's killed it this year.
It's been amazing. And they had a flop season last year. And like it started off with such a bang. And honestly, haven't really missed Mary that much.
No, but I'm looking forward to next episode when she's back at the reunion, just to throw some spice in there. But I thought the reunion was good. I thought it was it's building.
Part 1.
It's definitely no, I can say that wrong. It's off like straight off the bat kind of reunion, which is fun. They're not like, it's not like the Sydney one where it took ages to get to anything. Yeah. Monica was just going hard from the start. I don't reckon Andy likes Monica. He's got real negative energy toward her. When you watch it, think about that.
Okay.
Because a lot of the questions he's like, but you did do that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but I think he understands that she's such good television.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, I feel like he almost has like a begrudging respect for her.
Oh, 100%. She landed the end of the season.
How about when she goes, I emailed the casting and I said, you've got a boring fucking show and you need me.
We need this level of sociopath to be on the show. That's a good.
That's what this is for. Do you know what's annoying? Is that I feel like people will be mad at Monica or whatever. They'll say, oh, it's, terrible to lie. It's terrible to be so sociopathic. Having worked in the entertainment industry now for 15 years, the entire industry is full of sociopaths. But the problem is they all show themselves, they all act nice.
Yeah.
The only difference is the mask dropped for a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I think she's going to be on House of Villains. It's hard because she brought it this season. What's next season? Because she doesn't have the same lifestyle as the other women.
No.
And it's clear.
And it's very clear. And also, there's just no way the women would ever be in the same room. How could you trust her?
But there's been situations like this in the past and they've gotten over it. And what happens is they realize they have to get over it, so one person goes across to the other side.
Yeah. I would say, watching the first part of the reunion, Whitney seems to be much more tender with her than a lot of the other women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because Whitney's a bit more understanding of people or whatever, or I don't know, but I feel like, yeah. Lisa obviously hates her and they're always going to have beef. I feel like Meredith doesn't actually care that much, honestly.
No, but she's been so good. She's brought like she's been a sleeper talent. She's checked out and then brought some of the best parts. Security?
You can leave.
How dare you? How
She
dare
has such
you?
crispy mid-Atlantic accent.
Yeah, she's great. I see her going nowhere.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, and then I love it. I really like Monica, unfortunately.
I like what she's done. I don't like her.
I don't know.
For me, it's got to be either personality, house, or outfits, and she's not ticking any of those three. But she has brought insane drama and created that episode, so mad respect for that. Yeah. I can't believe she's got 4 kids.
Yeah, that's wild. But is that quite common with Mormons, though? They have kids quite quickly?
Quids?
Quids?
They have quids quite quickly?
Quids quite quickly?
The Kumas?
I'm just a little cutie little baby. I don't know how to say my words.
Well, yeah, no, I think, I'm very excited to next week. And we haven't got to Potomac. We've just had so much to talk about.
Honestly, I don't know if I can persist with Potomac
Interesting.
at the moment. I don't know. I mean, Salt Lake's giving so much, but maybe once Salt Lake's over, I mean, Salt Lake is wrapping up. Beverly Hills will wrap up in wraps up at the end of the month. We got Vanderpump coming up at the end of the month. Yeah, I feel like I've got to persist with Potomac, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I did watch this week. It was a bit of a sleeper episode, a builder episode. So,
how's it going with the new girl?
Yeah, fine. Oh my God, my dog's having a little dream.
Oh,
she's having a little dream.
What do you think she's dreaming about?
Just, you know how they do? They bark like this. I don't know. She's after a rabbit. All right. On that note,
thanks for joining us back in 2024, and we got some really exciting things planned.
Yeah.
For the new year.
Like, genuinely, stuff's happened that we can't talk about yet.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool stuff. So, if you haven't already, leave us a little review. That helps. It helps us plan some cool stuff.
It does. The more reviews we get, the more cool stuff we get to do. So, jump online and tell us what you think, only if it's good, which would be really great. But yeah, you have a lovely, lovely week. A lovely Friday. You enjoy your Friday, Jen?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I will.
Good. Excellent. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.